Welcome. Today we'll be talking about a campaign to honor people age 60 or better who have made a difference in our state. In January, Duncaster will launch their 60 over 60 awards. These awards will showcase 60 people over age 60 who best represent the doers and dreamers of Connecticut. These awards were founded to recognize those in Connecticut who are age 60 or better and who have had an impact on their worlds in their own unique ways. If you know members of this community who are 60 or better, who are living lives to be admired, nominate them. If you know someone who has impacted others, started a business, given birth to a movement or an idea, or made a difference in someone's life, nominate them. With us today is Carol Ann McCormick, Duncaster's Vice President of Sales and Marketing, who will talk about the awards and the statewide search for those who admire and those we'd like us to be inspired by. Welcome, Carol Ann.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about why these awards were created.
Well, there are many occasions where people, maybe you've even heard of 40 Under 40, are recognized for their contributions, but in my 30 years experience, I've never really seen people purposefully acknowledged when they're higher in age in life. And many people are providing great contributions, making huge impacts positively on other people's lives. And I think it's time that we acknowledge and actually search and find those people.
So how would I recognize someone to nominate?
Well, maybe you know somebody who's been very inspiring to you or to others. Maybe it's you've seen a colleague doing something phenomenal through their career. Maybe you know somebody who had a really keen invention that really helped others. Maybe you know someone who's just given of themselves for years and has done it just for the mere act of giving.
I like that. So how do I go about nominating someone? I think I have an idea on a few people.
Okay. Well, what you can do is there will be nomination forms available. You can find the nomination forms on the Duncaster website. You can also receive a nomination form by sending in a request via email. You could stop by Duncaster to pick up a form, or you can phone in and request a form.
So can I nominate more than one person?
Oh, certainly. We'd love, actually, because we're seeking 60 nominations, the more nominations, the better the chance that there will be 60 people. And what you would want to do is each person that you have thought about would be nominated individually.
Okay, so what, for example, what's on the nomination forms? What's needed there?
Well, your name as the nominator, the name of the person you're nominating, their age. They do need to be 60 as of January 1st, 2017.
Okay.
And you're going to need to give a little description of their contribution or the way they've inspired.
And can I nominate myself?
You sure can. In fact, you can nominate yourself twice.
I can. Now that brings up something else. Do you need recommendations? Are you going to be looking for those?
There are no references needed. If you have references for somebody that you're nominating, that's great. But you just want your explanation, your reasoning to be complete so that we can get a good understanding of it.
So who's eligible to be nominated? What are the criteria?
60 years or better as of January 1. They have to be a Connecticut resident who resides in Connecticut at least 5 months of the year.
And can someone from outside Connecticut nominate?
Oh, sure. The nominators can be anywhere around the globe.
Okay.
The nominees would definitely just have to live in Connecticut at least 5 months out of each year.
Okay, so I've got my form. What do I do next?
Well, then you mail it in, you send it in, you can snail mail it, you can email it, and then you cross your fingers that your person makes it into the 60 over 60 list.
Excellent. And tell us a little bit about the logistics, about the deadline.
The deadline is February 13th, 2017, before midnight.
Okay, and so someone could mail it in, snail mail, email?
Correct.
Okay.
Just has to be in before midnight, February 13th.
And what will happen to the winners? How will they be honored?
There will be a supplement in the Hartford Courant in May, and there will also be a reception for the honorees.
Excellent. So where can people go for more information?
They can go to the Duncaster website, duncaster.org, or www.duncaster.org, or they can call 860-380-5005, or they could even drop by Duncaster at 40 Loeffler Road, or they can send in an email to events@aomc.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. I'm very excited. You've heard all about these awards. Start thinking about who you know in your life that's inspired you, and make sure that you get those nominations in by midnight on February 14th, and we'll be looking for the over 60 that should be honored. Thanks for joining us today.
Since 1984, SCTV has been the place to turn in Simsbury to watch local government in action. But we're more than local government and school meetings. SCTV is the only place where you can check out all the candidates in local elections. We have high school sports and exercise classes. Other shows keep you up on health, finance, poetry, music, and Simsbury hot topics. Now we need your help. Simsbury Community TV is embarking on a major capital fundraising campaign to bring SCTV into the 21st century. We've received a generous grant from the Hartford Foundation for Public Giving, but now we must match it. We want everyone to watch us on TV or on our website, but even if you never do, please help so that we can continue to keep your government open and you informed. Someday, when there's a crisis, you will want SCTV to be there.
Hi, my name is Greta Laurel, Vice President of Personal Insurance Sales with Summit First Insurance. I hope you'll join me in supporting SCTV. Since 1984, your connection to your town, your schools, and your government.